Okay, this is DKG, Dave Kelly G. And I tried to call the police yesterday. Undocumented it. I'm just going to give you this for background filler, because it's part of a bigger complaint. If I can get my player to play.
DKG, trying to make an official complaint. And it's how I had to do it. It's through a couple of audio tapes.
It's Monday at 2:30.
To make a record of the way the police treated me when I tried to call in a potential child abuse or child neglect situation on the outskirts of Rochester. And this is what happened.
This is not
Before
Brockport.
I was arrested. Or no, I wasn't arrested. They forced me into a
Well,
back
hang
of
on.
an ambulance.
Let me
and
clarify
drove me to
here.
Rochester General Hospital.
Okay, the story I'm telling you about occurred yesterday. This happened Friday. This particular story with the Brockport Police. So I'll put Brockport Friday on this. 4. I'm going to call it Friday. Brockport 4, Friday. Cops, we'll call it. Friday Cops. Oops. Okay, that's the story I'm telling. It's kind of a backstory to me calling 911 yesterday. So I'm going to pick that up again. If I get my damn audio to play.
For the second time.
Another reason they said they could have charged me with falsely reporting an incident because I dialed 911. This is yesterday. Rochester. No, I wouldn't have dialed 911 at all, except for the fact that I had previously dialed 428-6666, which is the non-emergency number for the Rochester Police Department. So I called them, and they said, well, that's not an emergency. And I'm like, how can a child being abused not be an emergency? And he said, well, was I there today? I said, well, I wasn't there today. So he asked me how I knew. And I said, why are you giving me a hard time? I just want to report this. He's like, well, it's not an emergency. So I told him, fine, I'll call 911 and tell them it's an emergency, and maybe they can patch me through to the particular town and send an officer themselves. So that's all I was simply trying to do, is get a police officer here to take my complaint. Because I wanted to show them some of my videos where I completely gave the background details. That's why I brought my tablet out. The police told me earlier they didn't have access to Facebook or YouTube. I had that one taped. So I'm going to pick up the story here again yesterday. And here on...
Within 6 weeks. So I'm just going to pick up as I called 911 initially yesterday about 3 o'clock or so.
Yes, that's where I'll pick it up with more of my previous calls. And when I referred to Rochester General earlier... Hang on. Yeah, I do record shit from here on out. This happened May 2nd. Tuesday, and then Wednesday of last month at Rochester General Hospital. And I've already uploaded that. And I've already uploaded what happened on Friday with the chief of police in Brockport. I didn't know he was even the chief of police, but you'd have to watch my tape. And I have all their badge numbers and the numbers that I called. And then this picks up again yesterday with me calling the cops to report child abuse. And I've already spoken with the person who I think may be potentially causing the abuse, and heard she didn't know anything about any cops because they never came to her house yesterday. But they again diagnosed me as having a psychoactive substance-induced psychosis because I had marijuana and I gave it to the girl across the street. And that's the same pipe I smoked out of May 2nd, oh no, Monday, whatever Monday was, May 1st, May 2nd, May 3rd, right along there. So I'm going to stop this really quick with the 5-minute brief overview of what I feel, sorry, I'm using my new camera equipment, what I feel is a very serious complaint. Thank you very much, and may the karma bus keep on driving.